Have you ever walked into the kitchen, opened the fridge, and just stood there wondering what you should eat to feel better? Not just full, but energized, clear-headed, and truly nourished? Maybe your energy isn't what it used to be, or you've noticed your digestion isn't quite as smooth, or your skin feels a little drier these days. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, our bodies change, and what we eat becomes even more important than ever before. Now, here's the good news. You don't need to go on some extreme diet or start taking a dozen different supplements. Sometimes, the simplest answers are the most powerful. And today, we're going to talk about something that's not only easy to add to your day, but can actually help you feel younger, think clearer, and even live longer. I'm talking about fruit, but not just any fruit. We're going to dive into 5 of the best fruits that seniors should eat daily. These are fruits that are packed with nutrients your body craves after 60. They help with energy, digestion, heart health, and even brain function. And the best part? They're delicious, affordable, and easy to find at any grocery store. So let's get right into it, and start with one that's probably already sitting in your fruit bowl, the humble but mighty blueberry. Now, don't let their size fool you. These little blue gems are bursting with antioxidants, especially something called anthocyanins, which give them that deep color. Antioxidants are like bodyguards for your cells. They protect you from damage that builds up over time. And when it comes to brain health, blueberries are a total superstar. Researchers have found that eating blueberries regularly can help improve memory, especially short-term recall. And if you've ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in there, yep, that's the kind of memory these berries help with. They're also great for your heart, lowering inflammation and helping to keep blood vessels flexible and strong. That's key, because your brain needs good blood flow to stay sharp. You can toss them in your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or just snack on a handful. Frozen blueberries work just as well as fresh ones, so no excuses if they're out of season. Try to get at least half a cup to a cup a day. It might not seem like much, but trust me, your brain and your body will thank you. All right, let's move on to another powerhouse fruit that often gets overlooked, avocados. Now, I know some people think avocados are more a vegetable, but they're technically a fruit, and they're one of the best ones you can eat for longevity and overall wellness. Avocados are rich in healthy fats, specifically monounsaturated fats. These are the kind of fats your heart loves. They help lower bad cholesterol and raise the good kind, which is essential for keeping your arteries clear and your heart pumping strong. But it's not just your heart that benefits. Your brain thrives on these healthy fats too. As we age, our brains start to lose some protective fatty layer that helps signals move smoothly from cell to cell. Avocados help restore that protection. They also contain lutein, which isn't just good for your eyes. It's also linked to better cognitive function. So, in a way, eating an avocado is like giving your brain a cozy blanket and a cup of tea. And let's not forget potassium. Most people think of bananas when they think potassium, but avocados actually have more. Potassium is essential for keeping blood pressure in check, which reduces the risk of stroke, something we all want to avoid. You can spread avocado on toast, mash it into guacamole, slice it into salads, or even blend it into a smoothie for extra creaminess. Half an avocado a day is a great place to start. If you're worried about calories, don't be. The fats in avocado are satisfying and help keep you full longer, so you're less likely to reach for sugary snacks later. Now, let's talk about something a little more tropical, papaya. If you never tried it or haven't had it in a while, this is your sign to give it another shot. Papaya is one of those fruits that often gets overshadowed by apples and oranges. But when it comes to senior health, it deserves the spotlight. Papaya is incredibly gentle on the stomach and packed with enzymes like papain, which helps with digestion. After 60, our digestion tends to slow down a bit, and foods don't always move through as easily. That's why many seniors struggle with bloating, indigestion, or constipation. Papaya is like nature's helper. It breaks food down more efficiently and helps things flow more smoothly. It's also rich in vitamin C, which supports the immune system, helps the skin stay elastic, and even plays a role in protecting your joints. If you have arthritis or joint stiffness, adding more vitamin C to your diet can make a real difference over time. What's special about papaya is that it's both hydrating and low in sugar compared to many other tropical fruits. That means it's perfect for anyone watching their blood sugar, but still wants something sweet and refreshing. Cut it up fresh, add a squeeze of lime, or blend it into a tropical smoothie. It's easy, tasty, and your body will love it. So far, we've looked at blueberries, avocados, and papaya, three fruits that each bring something powerful to the table. Blueberries for the brain, avocados for the heart and memory, and papaya for digestion and joint health. Now that we've covered these delicious and powerful choices, let's keep going and explore what else nature has in store for us. We've already talked about some incredible fruits, blueberries, avocados, and papaya, all full of powerful nutrients that support your brain, heart, and digestion. But we're not done yet. There's another fruit that deserves a special place on your plate, especially if you're looking to age with energy, strength, and fewer doctor visits. Let's talk about apples. Yes, that old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, might actually have some truth to it. Apples are simple, affordable, and available just about everywhere. But what makes them so powerful, especially for folks over 60, is their fiber content. As we get older, our metabolism slows down. Our digestion doesn't always work the way it used to, and things like high cholesterol, blood sugar swings, and irregular bowel movements become more common. This is where fiber steps in like a superhero. And apples are one of the best natural sources of it. There's a special kind of fiber in apples called pectin. It's a soluble fiber that helps sweep through your digestive system, pulling out cholesterol, regulating blood sugar levels, and helping you stay regular. If you ever struggle with constipation or felt sluggish after meals, a crisp apple might be just what your gut needs. But it's not just about digestion. Apples are rich in quercetin, a natural compound that helps reduce inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent factors behind many health problems that pop up as we age, from joint pain to heart disease. Reducing that inflammation helps you feel better, move better, and live longer. And let's be honest, biting into a cold, crunchy apple just feels good. It's refreshing, satisfying, and it doesn't require any prep. Just rinse and eat. If you want to get fancy, slice it up and dip it in a little almond butter, or add it to a salad for some natural sweetness. One important tip, though, try to eat the skin. That's where a lot of the fiber and antioxidants live. Just make sure you wash the apple well, especially if it's not organic. So now we've got apples joining the list, keeping your digestion smooth, your blood sugar steady, and your heart happy. But there's still one more fruit we need to talk about. This one is especially important for bone health, hydration, and detoxing the body naturally. It's the one fruit many people don't eat nearly enough of, but once they do, they often say, "Why didn't I start this sooner?" I'm talking about watermelon. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Watermelon? Isn't that just water and sugar? Well, not exactly. While it is super hydrating, over 90% water, in fact, it's also packed with nutrients that are perfect for aging bodies. Let's start with hydration. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable. You might not feel thirsty, even when your body really needs water. Dehydration can sneak up fast, especially in warmer weather or after a walk. That's why watermelon is such a fantastic choice. It gives you both fluids and electrolytes in one sweet, refreshing bite. But there's more. Watermelon is rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant also found in tomatoes. Lycopene is known for protecting the heart and reducing the risk of certain cancers, particularly prostate cancer in men. It also helps lower inflammation and supports healthy skin, which is a big plus when your skin starts to feel dry or thin. Another amazing benefit of watermelon is its impact on muscles and joints. It contains an amino acid called citrulline, which helps improve blood flow and may reduce muscle soreness. If you get stiff or achy after walking or gardening, watermelon might actually help ease some of that discomfort. You can enjoy it as a snack, blend it into a smoothie, or make a light summer salad with mint and cucumber. Just 1 cup a day can make a big difference in how you feel, especially during those hot months when staying hydrated is so important. Now think about this for a moment. Imagine starting your day with a bowl of blueberries in your oatmeal, adding half an avocado to your lunch, snacking on apple slices in the afternoon, enjoying some papaya after dinner, and staying refreshed with a bowl of watermelon in the evening. Doesn't that sound delicious and totally doable? These fruits aren't just tasty. They're tools. Tools to help you feel younger, stronger, more clear-headed, and more in control of your health. You don't need to overhaul your whole diet or chase some miracle product on the internet. You just need to get back to basics. And nature already has everything you need. Eating these fruits every day won't turn back the clock overnight, but over time, they can absolutely help you feel younger, think sharper, and live longer. And the best part? You're in control. These are simple choices you can make, starting today in your own kitchen. Next, we'll finish up with a few final thoughts and leave you with some encouragement to make these habits stick. So now that you've got to know these 5 fruits, blueberries, avocados, papaya, apples, and watermelon, you might be thinking, okay, I like the sound of these, but will just eating a few fruits a day really make that big of a difference? And honestly, that's a fair question. The truth is, it's not just about the fruit itself. It's about the consistency. It's about the daily choices that start to stack up in your favor. See, most of us have been told for years to eat our fruits and vegetables, but no one really explained why it matters so much more after 60. After 60, your body needs a little more support. It needs foods that nourish without overwhelming, that help your heart keep beating strong, that keep your joints from creaking too much, and your mind from feeling foggy. These 5 fruits aren't magic pills, but they're powerful allies. Let's say you start eating blueberries each morning. Over time, you may notice your memory improving. Maybe you're recalling names faster, finishing your sentences without searching for words. Maybe you're feeling a little sharper when reading or doing puzzles. That's your brain saying, thank you. Then there's avocado. Maybe you add a few slices to your lunch or dinner. That healthy fat is not only keeping your cholesterol in check, but also helping your brain function smoothly. You might even find your skin looks better, more hydrated. Your joints might not feel as stiff. Again, your body's way of saying, keep going, this is working. You snack on apple slices, and suddenly you're not as hungry between meals. You're more regular in the bathroom. Your stomach feels lighter. Your blood sugar doesn't bounce up and down like it used to. Papaya helps too, especially if you've dealt with indigestion or heartburn. It brings calm to your gut. And watermelon? Maybe you start looking forward to that juicy bowl each afternoon. It helps you stay hydrated without having to force yourself to drink more water. And on those days when your knees ache or your back feels sore, that natural anti-inflammatory power is doing its quiet work behind the scenes. What I really want you to take away is this. You're not powerless. You may not control every wrinkle or every ache that shows up with age, but you absolutely have a say in how you feel every single day. And it's not about being perfect. It's about making better choices more often. You don't have to eat all 5 fruits every day. Maybe you start with just 1 or 2 and build from there. What matters most is that you listen to your body and you treat it with the care it deserves. You've spent a lifetime taking care of others, your kids, your work, your responsibilities. This chapter? This one's about you. About fueling your body with things that support your energy, your independence, your happiness. And don't worry if some of these fruits are new to you. That's part of the fun. Trying something new, even something as simple as papaya or avocado, is a way to stay young at heart. Keep exploring. Keep learning. Keep giving your body the best. If you've made it this far, I just want to say you're doing something amazing for yourself. You're investing in your health, your longevity, your joy, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Every piece of fruit you eat, every better choice you make, that's you saying, I still matter. My health still matters. I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite fruit? Is there one you're excited to start eating more often? Drop it in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, give the video a like so more people can find it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We got so much more coming, practical, down-to-earth tips to help you feel strong, sharp, and confident at any age. And hey, remember, small changes add up. 1 piece of fruit a day might not seem like much, but over time, it's a quiet revolution inside your body. Here's to living your best life, 1 bite at a time. You've got this.